I love it. I love it. Well done, performers. Stay where you are. I'm going to get right in between you two. Hi. How are you? You guys feel good about that? Was that good? You like that? All right. Good, good. All right. Let's go to the judges. I'm going to start with Jeff Myers. Reaction.
Well, thank you guys for that. I was really moved. I'll admit I'm kind of a softie, but it made me emotional. I think anyone who isn't a fool knows that our diversity, our differences are actually our strength. And you guys really highlighted that. One thing about getting an ensemble together to create a piece of art, whatever it might be, is it's a lot like a democracy, right? You got to show respect to your brothers and sisters, and everyone gives what they have, and in a community of respect, you end up with something beautiful like what you all did. So thank you. It was really nice.
Thank you, Jeff. Throw the mic over to Zuri Appleby. Thoughts, reactions?
I really loved, again, the diversity. Everybody's uniqueness really shined through, which is representative of how life truly is. So I loved how that was expressed through your piece. I also loved the way that the ribbon and the depiction of all of the different elements to the flower, I could really see the vision, and it was really just like a nice uplifting moment to see a different expression of how you were communicating that message. So I think it was amazingly unique and clever and collaborative, so great job.
Thank you very much, Zuri. And to go over to Ed Sook with reaction on the performance.
I absolutely loved it. The funnest part about being a judge is we never know what to expect when the stage opens up, the lights come on, and we see the performance. I've said it many, many times, there is incredible power in the spoken word. And when you guys come out there with the poetic tones and the poetic quality to it and the metaphors of the flowers, everyone coming together, seeing a rainbow of kids in front of us, it doesn't get any better than that. You guys did a fantastic job. And Jeff, I'm the same way. I was choked up as you were speaking to us, and your message is so pure and so loving and so warm. Congratulations. Great job.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Well done. Well, I like that. All right. Let's get up if we want to get some reaction from our judges here. Going to start on the far end here. Dr. Frederick, your reaction on the performance from Buffalo Academy for Visual Performing Arts, the high school. Thoughts?
I mean, I thought it was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun to watch. I could really tell that everyone on stage was really just having a really good time. And that's, you know, watching it just, I'm like moving in my seat, you know, just because everyone's having a great time. So really, really great job. I loved the message. You know, I really loved the hand that lifts someone else up, right? I mean, just really uplifting. So really, really nice job to the performers.
Thank you, Doctor. Anthony, thoughts on what you just saw?
I want to echo that. I love the message. I love the fact you're saying you matter. And I was just rocking in my seat. You guys were having so much fun. I love the fact you came out behind the piano and just got in front of the mic and just got everybody going. Yeah. I love the fact you guys were dancing. And nice job on the guitar solo. I thought that you guys really rocked. So I love the song. I love the message. And you guys rock.
You guys rock. I love that. And Vin, thoughts on what you saw? You've seen a stage performance in your life.
Yeah, I mean, I was very intrigued. I don't know if you guys intend on this being a band that you're going to keep together, but you probably should. It's a good way to spend time together. And the message, you know, be the voice that says you matter. There's something intrinsic about playing music together, even just the instrumentalists, and figuring out, you know, the tempo and figuring out the bass and the drums and the guitars and how they all work together, that just affirms your message in and of itself. That's another reason I would say you guys should continue this band. I don't know if you're going to, but you should. Keep playing together. That was very cool. Great performance and great message. Well executed.
All right, guys, yeah.
Vin, I have a follow-up question because I'm guessing in high school you were already performing on stages. Am I right? Were you doing this in high school?
Yeah, I was in a couple bands. I was always doing the talent show at my school every year. Every chance somebody would give me to get on a stage, I took it pretty much. But some of my favorite memories of being in high school was being in the 10-piece ska band that I was in, where we would play in my buddy's parents' basement.
I was in a ska band in high school.
For
real.
That was the way to keep it fresh, back in the day.
All right. I think we just had a connection. Amazing performance. Well, I'm going to start with the guy that said, just be yourself. Anthony had said, just be yourself. And that's exactly what you just did. Reaction from our judges. We'll turn the lights up on our judges and say, Anthony, thoughts on what you just saw?
I'm kind of speechless right now. That was inspirational, fantastic, amazing, incredible. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just blown away. You're spectacular. Congratulations on that performance. That was amazing.
Doing what you do, what's the common question everybody asks? Because mine is, when did you start? How old were you?
I was just going to ask the same thing, honestly.
How old?
I started when I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Okay, so you've been doing this for a couple years. All right. It shows. You're very good. I'll go over to Jeff Myers, your reaction. You're not Mia Michaels from the dance show, but I think you're going to give a good analysis.
I'll do my best, man. Yeah, I'm not qualified enough to really judge dance, but I'm intelligent and in tune enough to know when something is just incredible, like what a performance, man. And the song, the theme of this song, right? This is everything. This is what this event is all about. But great song selection, and your expressive dance. You made us all feel it, man. You sold the song, the message, and your movement is just beautiful and very musical. I was blown away. Nice job, man. Really appreciate you.
Thank you, Jeff. And I want to lean on Zuri for some analysis. I know you perform and you do a lot of performance. Do you have dance background? Have you been on a dance stage?
I have. I've had to do a couple 1-2 steps on stage here and there, for sure. And
Tell me
definitely
about
have
what you saw
stances.
with Charles.
I was actually blown away as well. Like, I literally got chills. I thought it was absolutely beautiful to see a different side of the anti-bullying message being shared. Not just to tell people not to bully, but also to the person that may feel bullied to say, I have the power and empowerment to be myself. Like, it was such a beautiful message, such beautiful depiction of the message through your body movement in alignment with the song. So thank you so much. That literally gave me chills.
And Charles, I'll ask you one follow-up question. The inspiration of choosing that song, because obviously the song when you're performing is everything. How did you come to there?
So the person who choreographed my solo was Evan Matthew Stewart, and he gave me the song choice. And at first I was like, I don't know if I like it, but then like once I warmed up to it, I was like, this is like really like explaining like who I am. So I was like, this is perfect, and I'll dance to it, and then it just went from there.
It just connected, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Charles. Great job. Charles Procopio, performers tonight. Because Vin, I know you love your family, but you really love your guitar. Yeah. So I think your analysis on what we saw tonight with a love for a guitar.
No, and I love Huey Lewis too. I was wondering who was going to sing that, but no, it was cool. How'd you guys come up with the arrangement there? Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, like, what are your influences for the band? Like, what was the band that got you guys to be like, we're going to get together and play? Or was it for this event in particular?
So for this event, I was just trying to think of any songs about love that wasn't like with another person, just like general love.
Yeah. The power of love.
Yeah,
no, it's apropos for
Back
sure.
to the Future, and I love the movie.
Love it.
And we definitely whittled down to just the three of us because we had a whole band before.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, that shows some drive and the participation of you guys sticking together and showing up to the event. Kudos to you guys for pulling it together. I've definitely been part of bands where things fizzle out right before the performance. So certain people don't show up, and it's not exactly what we were thinking we were going to do at first. So the groove was cool. You guys got to keep playing together and just keep on getting it right. But I appreciate everybody showing up tonight and bringing your performance to the stage. It was definitely a great song.
Vin, you bring something up that is one of my mantras about success in life is just show up. Like, that's 90% of it. Just show up. So well done. Good
Yes, sir.
observation. We'll go over to Ed Sook.
Great job, guys. Really tight performance together. Love the guitar, and I love the choice of song. And you don't need words, right? You can speak through your music, and that's what I just love about Band Against Bullying. There's so many different performances, so many different ways to share that message. You guys did a fantastic job.
Well said. Dr. Frederick, thoughts on the performance tonight from Clarence High School?
Really, really great job. I'm honestly blown away with the guitar, and I could also really tell how connected the three of you were, kind of going off one another's rhythm and things like that. I could really see that. So really, really nice job. I hope you guys are able to stick together and keep going.
Thank you. Give it up for Clarence High School performers. We'll have you exit stage right. Our next performance is going to be a solo. Soak it up, soak it up, soak it up. All right, here's what I'll say. Get used to being on this side of the stage, okay? This is your space here. I go to the judges right away. Jeff Myers, thoughts on this big voice?
Will you remember us when you're on Broadway? Because,
I will.
I mean, wow. I knew you could sing, but boy, that was an incredible performance. Great song choice. It really fit the bill for what this event is about. But mostly, the musician in me was just in a real happy place listening to you sing, because your projection, your sense of dynamics, your intonation, the way you deliver and sell the song to us, you got it. And it was just absolutely outstanding and really moving. Appreciate
Thank you
you.
so much.
And I know what kind of future you got. Just don't forget about us back at Buffalo.
You received a "You Got It" from Jeff Myers. That's kind of a big deal. Just
Yeah,
saying.
that is a big deal.
That's a big deal. Zuri, the vocalist in you must have been just gushing with love for what you saw up here.
I'm still beaming, like my face just has like perma-grin right now. Like amazing, amazing performance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing your powerful voice, a powerful message through song. Your ability to emote is 10 out of 10. The range that you have is felt, and you absolutely delivered the crap out of that song. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Would you agree that it was, I mean, it seemed effortless, like you're really relaxed at this. Can you sense this when you see somebody performing? You're like, they're struggling, or this is what they do?
No, like Jeff Myers says, you got it. It's in you, not on you. It definitely flew out of you so naturally and so effortlessly. And yeah, your ability to emote was very seamless. So amazing job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anthony, thoughts?
So, first of all, I'm going to echo everything that they just said. Ashlyn, how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Jeez, wow. First of all, besides your voice is just absolutely incredible. I mean, your mic technique is of a veteran singer.
Oh, thank you.
It's just incredible, just like how natural it is. I mean, you just blew me away. I honestly just got lost in listening to you. I wasn't even really paying attention to anything else because you're just that good. Like I said, just don't forget us, okay? We'll be
won't.
seeing big things of you in the future. So, incredible.
So I'll ask a question.
Sure.
What was, I'm going to guess Frozen, but what was sort of the musical movie that got you into singing, or was it something else? Was it not a musical movie?
It was like accumulation of listening to the Broadway channel and watching all these Disney movies and listening to these songs and just being like, wow, this is what I want to do. I want to sound like a Disney princess. I want to sing like the people on the Broadway channel. It's just, music is such a huge part of my life, and it means so much to me, and it helps me cope with so much going on right now, and I just love music, and I've always been singing.
Do you sing at school? Are you part of a group at school?
Yes, I'm
So
part of chorus.
the music in school program, I always point this out, music has been part of our culture longer than
It's a safe space.
math, longer than written word, longer than organized religion. Music has been part of our culture as humanity. And I think it's so important to have that in our schools, and it sounds like you're taking good advantage of it.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Ashley Gable from North Tonawanda. I'm going to start right over on the end here. Dr. Frederick, thoughts on what you saw tonight?
Really, really nice job. First, I have to just say I love the name of the band. It's super clever. I loved how in the video you connected it to the theme of the night. I thought that was awesome. And we're just really nice job. I love the message of inclusivity. I thought it was really catchy, so I'm just kind of swaying in my seat. So I thought you all did a really, really nice job.
Thank you, Dr. Frederick. Ed Sook, thoughts on Solar Frantics?
I'm going to be humming this thing all the way home tonight, right? It's great. You guys did an absolutely fantastic job. Love the message. The video was terrific. What a nice compliment to your music. But you guys are really fantastic together. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think we've ever had high schools cross over on Band Against Bullying. So to see a Southtown's representation from different high schools come together, play so beautifully. And I'm also, I got to admit, the violin fan. Strings have been in my household forever, but also guitar and drums, piano, and so on. Awesome job, guys. Really appreciate you being here. Really tight, really great.
I'm glad you brought up the crossover of the schools. What school do you represent today?
Hamburg High School.
And you are?
Frontier Middle School.
Let's go.
Hamburg Middle School, or High School. High School.
Thought so.
Springville High School.
Springville represent.
All right.
And on the end here?
Orchard Park Middle School.
OP Quakers in the house. Let's go. Vin DeRosa.
So was this band put together for this event? No, you guys are definitely a thing. So we love this because I feel like the composition was great. The guitar line with the violin line, I think that was the ear candy that everybody was kind of enjoying up here. But yeah, the chorus and the fact that you guys, you have something to say. This group has something to say. I can tell that you guys have put the thought and the care into creating a composition like that. And it shows the intention and the time you guys put into it. Great work. I was really enjoying it. Thanks.
Vin,
collaboration.
As a songwriter, sometimes you're playing in the studio and you come up with a riff.
Right.
And as we know, many good songs, great legendary songs, are born off a simple riff. Do you recognize that in a song like this?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got that's how it starts, Nick. You're right. That's how. Yeah, that's when you're in a band. That's what it is. Somebody played something. You're like, "What was that? You just played," and like, "Play that again." And then yeah, but you guys brought it all together really nicely into a song that I think nailed the theme and everything. So great job, great collaboration.
And Suri, I want to hit you up because I see you looking at these performers and maybe you see a spark of something on the stage. Thoughts?
Yeah, I don't want to assume anybody's orientation, but I see a bunch of amazing women on the stage coming together, collaborating, and owning their instrumentation, and it's awesome to see you doing what you're doing, even without a bass player. Like, it was such an interesting collection of instruments to come together and to deliver the sound. So on top of the name, like Steph said that the name of the band is so awesome, makes sense with how you tied it into the anti-bullying, and yeah, just overall a really unique and amazing job. Yeah, you're a real band, y'all.
Thank you, Zuri.
Awesome.
All right, Solar Frantics, thank you very much. We'll ask you to exit stage right. Thank you for performance tonight. Oh, hold on. You have something to share with us. Thoughts?
I'd like to say thank you, and our two bass players that we do have, Molly and Bones, are not here, but we hope they see this.
All right, thank you. Our message tonight is to prevent bullying, and anything you can take away tonight to put that message into your world, in your space, in your life is going to be meaningful. So please think about that as you watch the performances tonight. Our next performance, told you there will be some solo performers, and we've got another one. This is Estelle Glenn. Performance you just saw.
Hey, thank you for that. That was really beautiful. I love this song choice. That tune is really moving. I love the way that your dance kind of followed this sort of rolling, finger-picked acoustic guitar that drives that song. I felt like we were going on a journey, and that your dance really reflected the movement of the music. And it was uplifting, it was moving. And I dug how you prefaced it by talking about friendship, the importance of having it, but also of offering it. And I thought all this together made for a really moving performance, and I appreciate you sharing it with us.
Thank you, Jeff. Anthony Casuccio, thoughts on the performance?
You're out of breath. I'm out of breath watching that. Honestly, I just thought you were so graceful and so elegant. It was so wonderful to watch. And again, I love the song choice. And again, I'm a musician. I'm not a dancer, so I'm not sure what to say, except I was just lost again in watching you perform. And you did such a wonderful job, and thank you for sharing that with us.
You know, it's funny, Anthony, because you think, well, do I need to know the technical? Do I need to know what I'm seeing, or do I just sort of sit back and enjoy it? You enjoyed it?
And I loved it. And I guess that's what, when we look for a good song, you get lost in the song. And I got lost in your performance because it was so beautiful. So that's what I'm going to say. I was lost in your performance. That means I connected with it, and it was just elegant. So thank you.
Estelle, how did you connect with that song? How did it show up?
Sorry, I lost my voice.
That's all right.
I don't really know. It's always been a song that I've liked, and I had a close friend who I played it for when I was trying to decide my solo song, and she was like, wow, this one's like my favorite out of all your options. And then the storyline for it kind of just fit in afterwards, kind of picked it first, and then based my movement off the lyrics and the dance itself.
It was the right song, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Dr. Frederick.
I thought it was so beautiful. I actually do have a dance background, and I thought you did such an amazing job. Did you choreograph that yourself, or who choreographed it?
No, I dance at Sherry Martin Dance, and one of my teachers, her name is Jocelyn, she choreographed it for me.
Oh, wonderful. Well, it was clearly meant for you. I mean, you totally owned the stage. And, you absolutely glowed. I also really loved the song choice, so kudos to you and your friend. And it actually made me think a little bit about, how we help others, and especially if we have students or friends or peers that are struggling with bullying and other things, how can we be close to them? How can we help and support them? So really, really love the song choice, and really nice job on that stage.
One of the greatest tools we have to fight bullying is simply friendship, and that's what I saw in your performance tonight. Well done. Estelle, Glenn, thank you very much. Administrative update for our judges. Please make sure you are scored. All right, give it up for Amherst High School. Be wrong not to compliment you on your pink hat. Well done. All right. We're down the line here. We'll start Jeff Myers, thoughts on Amherst High School.
All right, Amherst, you guys brought it. That was a beautiful thing. Huge ensemble performance, big, beautiful song. I love how you broke it down, and I know what you guys are all dealing with, what you're going through, especially the way things are in this country right now. We need to be celebrating our differences, giving grace to each other, offering dignity to each other, and you guys are the future. We need you to demand that and to offer it to each other. And I'm really inspired and moved when I see this, because I feel like, all right, you guys got this. It's going to take work, but I can tell you all can do it. Also, man, can you sing? And that ensemble sound was huge and beautiful and uplifting, right? Music brings us together, and it raises our spirits and gives us soulfulness, and you gave that to me. I appreciate you. Awesome.
Thank you, Jeff. Steady Eddie, Ed Sook, thoughts?
Amherst High School bringing Main Street to us live. Nice job, guys. That was fantastic. Chorus, phenomenal singing. You guys were absolutely fantastic. Can we just have a quick round of applause for the instrumentalists here?
Yes.
You guys were sick. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. We couldn't see you very well, but man, we could hear you. And you were so tight in the performance. Your messaging, obviously the most important part of all this is, did you get your message across? Absolutely. What a wonderful way, an energetic way, a positive way to identify what the challenges are that we're seeing every single day in our lives and the pain that causes, and also the uplifting positivity that you brought to it in your performance. It was fantastic.
Thank you very much, Ed. And Zuri Appleby, thoughts on the performance you saw from Amherst?
Amazing job. It was so uplifting, invigorating, energetic. I definitely recognized the amazing sound of the band. Shout out to the band as well. I see you, bass player, holding it down, doing amazing. So cool to see. I also really appreciated the authenticity of the challenges that you guys all expressed through the song and as spoken word as well. They were real life things that we really go through. It wasn't necessarily just cookie cutter, oh, just be nice to each other. It was like really getting into some of the meat of what we really deal with. And I really appreciated you guys keeping it real with us and shedding light to the reality of what we go through. So amazing job collectively. Amazing that you had so many people come together to work in collaboration. That's an accomplishment all in of itself as well. From small number to big number, but it's still an accomplishment to see this happen. So shout out to you guys. Amazing job.
Thank you, Zuri. And I'll go to Vin DeRosa. Final thought from our judges on this performance. Yeah, Vin, you're up.
Oh man, yeah. The band super tight. I almost thought it was you guys were singing the tracks for a second. Like when I first heard it, that was like,
I thought the same thing. I had to look. I'm like, oh, hold on, no, those are real people.
and then
playing
I
real music.
could see them in the background a little bit. But yeah, I mean, holding it down for such a big ensemble. You guys, Amherst, I remember last year too. You guys do a great job of bringing color to our stage, so everybody's, bringing the shine to the stage in their own way. Great job from on a musical level, but of course the message too. You guys didn't divert from that. You really kept it centered and delivered a really clear, clean, and positive message. And like Zuri was saying, just to echo that, you unpacked some things. You know, it wasn't just topical. It was really engaging in the some of the really nitty gritty of what we're all experiencing here, and you guys made it really shine cohesively. So, nice job.
All right. Thank you, Amherst High School. We'll have you guys exit stage right. Big group of performers tonight. Give them a big round of applause. Zuri brought up the fact that, you can't shy away from unpacking or getting into the nitty-gritty of where the problems are with bullying in schools or in life. Because, fun fact, it doesn't end when you graduate school. Bullying happens throughout our communities. It's our job. It's your job, it's everybody's job to prevent it, to fix it, to identify it. And again, there's some good tools you can use. And we've got great resources. And if you go to the Band Against Bullying website, you can connect to resources at UB through different organizations. We thank our volunteers that came out tonight to speak in the atrium and promote their organizations and their groups.